everybody, it's Susan. So you might remember a fix about 2 to 3 months ago where I commented how there was a shirt that looked like a Target shirt, right? And you know what the funny thing is about that? I might be working there now. I started last week and I kind of wanted to do something that's a bit more faster paced and closer to home so I could be home more often and enjoy time with my husband. So, how that's related to Stitch Fix is that I wanted more clothes that are red. I actually don't have very many red clothes until I went crazy shopping at the thrift store to try to get anything that was red so that I was ready for work. So this entire Stitch Fix should hopefully have red in it because I specifically requested for it. Now the box does seem rather small, but I am imagining this is probably shirts or something like that. So with that said, let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. And our note reads, "Hey Susan, happy Fix Day. I'm so sorry the styles in the last fix felt weird to you. I'm hoping the ones I'm sending over today are better fits. I got you a bunch of red tops, and tops that will go great with a red cardigan, as well as a pair of red earrings for accessorizing with you at your new job. Let's start with the red tops. There's the Walden split neck blouse, which has a white print but looks to be over 50% red. There's also the re-tie front top from LUQ, which might be luck. I never know if that's how that's supposed to be pronounced. Anyways, which is a perfect piece for working in the style department since the tie fronts are trendy right now. I think this blue roll tab sleeve top from 41 Hawthorne will pair beautifully with a red cardigan, given the red and soft pink floral print. I'm so looking forward to receiving your feedback on these pieces, and I hope your new job starts off on a great foot. Cheers, Eli." Well, that is a wonderful note. I am so thankful to be congratulated on it. It was a big change for me. I worked the same job for 8 years, minus this 3-month gig that I did to help out of school. So, big changes. So, let's move on to what's in here. Let's see. So, this is going to be those earrings, probably. Of course, more advertising about shopping by category on the app or online. Oh, these are cute. These are Kate Spade New York earrings. They have a nice little plaid on the edge. Let me see if it will clear up for you. There we go. Much better. Kind of cute. Almost gives me a bit of like going out on a picnic feel. Kind of cute, kind of trendy. Got a bit of a weight to it. But you know, the thing about Kate Spade that I heard is that they're fairly hypoallergenic, which is pretty nice. And our beautiful stack. Let's see. So as they mentioned, there are quite a few prints in here, and this almost looks to be a sweater, but I think it's probably a top based off of what they were saying. So let's open it up. This is the 41 Hawthorne shirt. Not crazy about it. It falls a little flat, but maybe on me? That might look cute on me. But on its own, I'm not too crazy about it. It's got a V, and I think it's not too low, so that might be nice. Let's see how the edges look. The sleeves look nice. Ooh, that's a pretty button. This button is actually opalescent. There you go. You can kind of see it there. That's pretty cute. I like that. It's got a nice texture to it. It feels like it's got good quality. It'll wash well. It's got potential. Not crazy about the print or the colors exactly, but it's got potential. It might be really comfortable to wear at Target. Next item. Ooh, this is cute. This is the Luck top, or LUQ. And it's kind of the same color as my lipstick right now. This is the Simone lipstick from Lip Sense. I love it. It's a cute color. Ooh, it's cute. It's got some potential. I like this one. It feels a little cheap, like it might die after a few washes. Let me see what the wash on this is. It says hand wash cold, use only non-chlorine bleach if needed, reshape, lay flat to dry, cool iron if needed. It's a bit needy, just a wee bit. But if it's really cute, I might not say no. Next item. Now, it looks really vibrant on the camera, but in person, this is actually a lot paler. And that's the part that makes me, Because in the camera, I love how it looks, but in person, it's quite pale. It's got a good texture to it. I like that. The sleeves are rather short, might give me chubby arm look, but maybe I can put a sweater on it. But I was kind of hoping to have some shirts that I didn't have to wear a sweater. And the last item, this is from Pink Clover. This is pretty cute, actually. It's got some nice lace detail. It doesn't do the super lace V at the front, which I wasn't too crazy about. Like, oh, how many years ago was that? 2 or 3 years ago? It was a super cute top, but I don't like things that are too revealing, just a personal thing. This has some good potential. I'm not really sure if I can put a sweater on this. I have a dark red one, and maybe that cardigan would work okay. So we'll just have to try that out and see what happens. I'll probably go ahead and start with that pink clover top that we were just looking at, and then I'll see if I can find a cardigan that works well with it, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, here is the pink clover top, and I actually paired this with a cardigan that was from Stitch Fix. It's the Mix by 41 Hawthorne. It's a nice deep color. It's almost like, I would call it maybe a cranberry or mulberry, something in between that. I feel kind of half-half on whether this works. I mean, it's okay color-wise, but I'm not crazy about it. The other thing that I don't like about this top on its own is when you go to take off this cardigan and you're sitting around chatting with friends, or you go to look in the mirror, you're going to notice that your bra straps show through it. And that's not very exciting. Now, I could wear a strapless bra, but I honestly don't own one. So this one, I'm like, see, I like the color and I like the lace, but something about it just doesn't hit me exactly. Which, by the way, let me show you the back of this, just so you know what that looks like. It just feels a pinch frumpy, you know? It doesn't, like, sit right on my body. I'm just, it's cozy though, super soft. So let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Shirt number 2. This one, from far away looking at the video currently, it looks like it's more white than red in my opinion. And I don't know, this one isn't hitting me right either. It's got too short of sleeves for me. I never like my arms looking chubby, and so I prefer sleeves to go down far enough to hide my bat wing, as I like to call it. The V-neck on the top is really good, though. It's not too far apart to where it's, you know, revealing too much, so I enjoyed that part. And I do like that the print goes all the way around the entire shirt. It's a nice, complete look. I don't know. This one, I just not sure what to think about it. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Texture is good. It's got a nice, like, it's crinkled, but it's soft at the same time. Let me see if I can show you guys that. It's kind of just naturally ripply. So that makes the fabric kind of fun. And there's nothing else I can really think of for what to say with this top. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Here is the Luck top. Now, the first thing I want to comment about this top is that it is kind of one of those higher up ones. So this is revealing my pants button, and these are high-rise jeans. And the thing about this shirt that is really unique to me is that despite the fact that it is showing off some of my belly in theory, it makes me feel really thin because it has this nice slant right here, and that's effectively covering my love handles. And then at the same time, it's revealing the button, which is kind of near my belly button area. And it's just, I don't know, it's making me feel effectively thin. And I don't feel that very often. Honestly, I often feel like I'm in between being a normal average size and being chunky. And so this kind of just gives me a totally different feeling that I don't usually get. And I really appreciate that. The other thing that I want to comment about it is that I'm currently wearing a cross tank top, and more or less this is to help cover up the fact that this is rather low. I did try a white, but it actually felt really weird. It didn't like go well color-wise. It seemed too bold against this color. But at the same time, I think if I swap to the one that isn't a cross, it might look okay. So I'm going to swap to that first before we move on to the next shirt. I'm still looking for a white camisole, but here's like a peach blush pink color, and I actually really like this. I think I like this better than the black cross camisole. The colors seem to go well with the lighter spots. The lighter spots are somewhere between white and this conveniently pale pink color. So yeah, I might have found something that conveniently works with this. Now the caveat with this is technically this probably isn't red. This is probably more of a pink color. But if I wore it to work and said nothing, I could see how it goes. It's kind of dangerous though. I don't like living that way. Let me check real quick what this cardigan looks like with it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like if I get the bold red, like candy apple red, it's going to be too strong. Let me go get that one and we can see what it looks like with that. In person, I think it might pass, but I think it would have been better if I had one that was like this darker red-brown color that's in the shirt. I don't know. Here's the camisole. Let's see if that looks better, like that. It kind of helps break up the color a little bit. What do you guys think? Do you think that it would pass off as red for one? Or two, do you think that it would be better to pair it with the dark red cardigan or this candy apple red cardigan? I would really love to hear your thoughts. Because so far this shirt, I'm really liking it. Even if it's just for personal wear, I just like how thin it makes me feel. This is such a nice feeling. I think we have the earrings and the top left. So I'm going to go ahead and wear both of those and put a cardigan with it. So be right back with that. Last combo. So this is the top that has those iridescent buttons at the arms. And then we have the Kate Spade earrings as well. And honestly, I feel like this does pair really well with this 41 Hawthorne cardigan. But the only thing I'm not too sure about is whether or not these colors will actually work together for me. Like, I don't know. Is it just me or does it just kind of not work? Maybe it's just the makeup that I'm wearing. If I wore like darker colors, it would be a different story. Now, I know it's a bit of a faux pas to do this with lip sense, but I'm going to go ahead and put another color on top and just see if that makes all the difference. Well, let's go ahead and talk about these earrings. So these earrings are pretty cute. I like how nicely the earring back goes in. The earring back is actually rather huge on these. I'm going to go ahead and pull this one out. It's huge. Super, super big. It is kind of weird to try to get this in behind your ear because this is such a tight spot. But once you get it, it feels nice and secure. Now, the quality of these feels really, really good. And so I'm worried that these are going to be pretty expensive. I typically don't spend very much on my earrings. At most, I'd probably spend about $25 for a pair of earrings, which I know for some people that's probably pretty cheap compared to what some people spend. But I don't know. For me, I just go through styles so often that I don't really see it as a necessity to buy earrings that are really expensive. Some days you're like, oh, I like silver. And then other days you're like, oh, I like gold. And then the next day you're like, but rose gold though. And just, yeah, you just get tired of certain earrings and they're so small, they're easy to lose. So I just don't like spending very much on them. We'll see how much these cost. Honestly, I'm not too crazy about them, but I'm really loving the quality of them. So I'd probably keep my eye out for other Kate Spade items in the future. If there's something I absolutely love, I'd probably spend a lot on it. But that's only if I really love it. So let's get back to talking about the top. Let me take off this cardigan. It does feel pinch tight at my arms, but it's not like end of the world. I think I would still technically need to size up because I keep on rearranging. Does look rather slimming on video though. So, I don't know. Here's the back, by the way. Everything about the body seems to fit fine. Well, but the V does seem to go up a bit. Like it doesn't fit right on my shoulder. Like the seam of the shoulder should go about halfway, but I keep wanting to pull it forward and yet it needs to stay back. Something I think is off on my fit. Like it's not hitting exactly where it needs to be. Regardless, let's go ahead and check the prices on all these items. So the first one is the 41 Hawthorne Kiana Roll Tab Knit Top in blue. That's what I'm wearing right now. This is $42. I'm actually a little surprised. I was expecting this to be more like $58 for their general line of pricing. That's actually not that bad for Stitch Fix. But at the same time, I still have those fit issues with like the shoulder that just feels wrong. Like, why is this all the way back here? I feel like it should be either right here or right here. This further back feels really odd to me. The next item is the Kate Spade Heritage Spade Enamel Hoops in red. That's these ones here, which I like the quality, but the style just didn't quite hit me right. Just not quite my thing. These are $78. So, as expected, these are pretty expensive. I know Kate Spade is typically a higher end product, so love the quality, but just it's got to be the right style for me. Next one is the Fun to Fun Walden Split Neck Blouse in red. That is this one here. This one, again, is quite a bit paler than what you guys are seeing on camera. I find it really interesting how bold it looks. And I like the bolder color that's seen on camera, just not what you see in person. This one is $38, which is, again, a really good price. To look at this one, I would guess that they would price about $42 for it. So it's about the right mark for it. But just, I don't know. I wish you guys could see how this looks in person. It's quite a bit paler. Just doesn't fit me right. Next item is the Luck Tie Front Top in red. That is this one here. This is the one I like the most and is probably realistically the only one I'm considering. This one is $38. I might get this one. Just maybe. It's pretty cute. I love the color. I wouldn't call this red though. I would call this part red, you know, with the leaves. But the actual like color of the main shirt is a bit more like pink colored to me, like more of a salmon. Maybe this would pass in Target, maybe not. You know, if I just wore it really confidently and just was really good at work, maybe I would pass it. But I don't know. I don't know if they would let it pass. I mean, they let people wear those dark maroon burgundy colors. Why can't I wear the opposite side of the red, you know? Last item. It is the Pink Clover Laney Lace Shoulder Knit in dark pink. That is this one right here. And this one is $34. This is the cheapest item out of everything. And honestly, I kind of feel the cheapness out of this one. I did not like how it fit near my tummy. It looked obvious where like my tummy wibbles were, and it was just like, ugh. And I didn't really like the fact that you could see your bra straps through the lace. Like the idea is cute, but the practicality of it is not so cute. But at the same time, I love this lace. Like here, look at this. Ah, it's so cute. And I like the color. The color is like a dusty rose. You know, after doing Stitch Fix for a while, eventually you just have a gut feeling and you know what you do and don't like. Now, there's some items I'd like to hear opinions on, like this with the cardigan, and then there was one other item. Oh, I think it had to do with the salmon colored top, which cardigan would look good with it. But overall, I feel like that pinky color top is the only one I'm realistically considering, because this one just doesn't fit right to me, in my opinion. It feels weird. But anyways, I love to hear your guys' thoughts and any suggestions that you have, because you guys always have amazing ideas and I really appreciate it. So the other thing that I have is a box that's a reoccurring subscription that I haven't done for like 2 years. And I'll be following up with that right now. So after that, I'll start editing videos and this will be right on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Stitch Fix number 45, which is insane. It's always insane. Every time the number goes up, I'm just like, how? Just absolutely how? But thanks for traveling along with me, and I'll see you all next time.